notice right here on this slide I'm looking at, you mentioned B-roll. So now you're getting into editing and things like that. Your company with the virtual assistants, do you guys have B-roll that you use when helping people with their videos?
Absolutely.
How does that work? Talk about that, because I can see Bill like sitting in front of the computer and doing his video and filming it, and he's smiling, he's doing his thing, he looks good, and he sounds good. But the B-roll element does keep it moving along, captures interest longer, and all that kind of stuff. But you guys have stock footage on B-roll when you're working with
stock
people?
footage, or if people use, or if you have some you want to send in, we do that too. But the thing of it is what I talked about is consuming. You want the person to consume your content. And what this does is when you add that in, it keeps them there longer, which gets the longest watch time and allows them to stay there. And also, so YouTube likes it, or TikTok, or any program you're going to use likes the watch time, and it keeps them on there focused. And so that's why we use, you know, it has to be there and they have to like it. And plus, most people don't have the sound on. So that's why we transcribe it. And it's not just transcribing, it's moving the hooks to it, because you've got 2 seconds. Every 2 seconds to 3 seconds, something has to happen. It has to happen now. So we'll cut that out. That's why the longer form stuff is great and we love it. But when you cut it, you can't just go from 1:30 to 55 and then put that in. You've got to actually go and move it around to get it to where it makes sense. And we've got to cut it out because most people watch YouTube. So we were invited to a video editing where people came in from all over the world. And Chris and I were sitting there and they go, how many of you watch YouTube at 2 times speed? And half the room raises their hand. The funny thing about that is if you know anything about YouTube, they skipped 1 1/4, 1 1/2. They went straight to 2 times speed. And so Chris and I were the only ones there. They go to 1 1/2, rest of the room, Chris and I are the only ones there. I'm like, man, we're so old. So, but most people watch YouTube sped up already. Like they're saying you're too slow. So that's why the shorts.
They can get it double the time.
Double the time. Yeah. And so that's why shorts is they like and why they're seeing it. We had a slide up earlier where we didn't actually talk about it, but it was up. But if you guys looked at it, it was Google telling you that search for people under, that study was under 29. They're not even going to Google to search for stuff. They're going to TikTok and right there, the blue one. So that's from Google. So the funny thing is that wasn't even the question, but that was the answer. And I said, there's a couple things I like from this. It's from July of 2022. So that means he knew about that 6, 9, 12 months earlier, that that people are going to search. And so with video. So they're going to video and they're using YouTube or TikTok, it's Instagram as their search. And so that was for lunches. Well, it's creating a habit with a customer. And so that's what they're going to do is they want everything done on video. Well, Google has all the analytics, so Google will always win and they own YouTube. So that's why we focus a lot on YouTube, is because they can take it from the search and they can apply it to video. And that's why they'll end up beating TikTok. And
all right, I got an idea. Hey, Shai, down here on the bottom of this PowerPoint slide, if you can see it on screen, yeah. Bill's got a couple of videos. Not ads on YouTube ads that he ran specifically, but these are just some of his video content. Can you click on one of those and play it real fast? You guys can hear the sound. I don't think, is there a way for us to get the video on the floor monitors so we can see what's on the big screen? But I've got a really good idea here for Mark and Kristen and to offer a little bit of a critique on this video. Yeah, can you click on one and play it? Okay. We can step out and watch it. Mark will take a look at it.
The area will fit their criteria. Hi, I'm Bill Watson, CEO of Your Home Sold Guaranteed Realty, the Watson Group. The problem is that when buyers drive around looking at homes, they typically write down 15 or more telephone numbers off the for sale signs, or they try to get information from the empty brochure boxes. Unfortunately, they're unlikely to call those numbers. And when they do, they are unlikely to have a clear, uncluttered picture of each home after the call. Our solution is the Our Talking House marketing system. When a buyer drives up to your home, they can get an on-demand podcast of your home 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, right from the comfort of their car. Our Talking House marketing system makes your home stand out and draws attention from prospective home buyers. Buyers get information easily and immediately, right from their smartphone or car Wi-Fi, all without speaking to an agent. The detailed information about your home is available to interested buyers 24 hours a day and 7 days a week. And because of it, we get 3 times as many calls because buyers don't have to speak to an agent. If you'd like more information about our marketing programs and how you can get your home sold fast for top dollar with the least amount of hassle, give us a call or text SELL, S-E-L-L to 720-573-1879 and start packing.
So I saw Bill's use of B-roll there, which was pretty good.
Yeah.
I thought it was.
Video looks good.
The video's got good quality for it. That's a long form video. That's not a short. So you would take that video and you can chop that thing up a few times, probably make several different shorts out of that.
Yeah, so here's the thing. Was that a minute and 45 seconds, the video you did? So what I would do is I would either go to a short, which is 60 seconds or less, try to get it to within 30, and I would get straight to the point, and I would make this longer. To me, this is kind of a dead zone where, like, what are you gonna win? I need them to either, because you're not gonna get enough watch time on YouTube to make them happy because they're not gonna watch all the way through it. So why don't I make it shorter and then make it long, do like a 5, 10, 20-minute video to get the watch time. That's how I'm gonna work YouTube to do that.